Hello, Internet. How is it going? And yesterday I saw an advertisement that I just had to make a video on. Thank you guys very much for receiving my Assassin's Creed Mirage prediction videos so well. And I actually got a background beat going because I like playing around with Fruity Loops Studio. So I'll send you a side channel I got going that's about music production in the description, so you could check out some of these beats. I really want to get incentive to work on that craft. But moving on, I want to talk about Halo Infinite and its redemption forward. And this is what I like to see from a video game production company, is they are trying now. And a lot of people are comparing this to Garry's Mod 2.0. And after seeing these forges where people are remaking Andy's room from Toy Story, etc., this is going to bring Halo to a whole new level. Because when this comes out, I myself am going to make my own forges, and I already have a few movie ideas that I want to bring to life. But there's not really much to say except that Halo needed this, and I really hope they do not drop the ball. I hope when they release it there are no bugs. This is a high pressure do or die situation for Halo Infinite, because this Halo trilogy that has been going down has kind of been a disaster. And not only is it a disaster, but it's a massive fumble from what could have been a full home run. I'm not really much of a football or a soccer fan, but yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Because my overall opinion was Halo 4 had a really deep story, and it got us looking at Master Chief in a way that the original trilogy never really drowned out, where we actually saw him with an emotional side and a personal struggle. And I get that Master Chief is just supposed to be like this battle-made machine, and I think that's what was really cool about them drowning out, is how human is Master Chief, and is he just a machine? And then Halo 5 really kind of... well, let's just say Halo 5 had poor reception. The way that they advertised the campaign of him going rogue was very much a step in the right direction, and I was super excited for it. They had a lot of side characters and characters from the original trilogy, like the Arbiter, Buck, coming back to make an appearance. And it had a lot going for it, and I don't think it was a total disaster, but it definitely did not show as good of a story as it could have. And everything was just really all over the place. Plus, the Arbiter storyline in Halo 5 really did not mix well with the backstory that was supposed to be Halo 2 Anniversary, hearing the side of the story that the Arbiter had to say about how he met Master Chief, and the whole thing was very inconsistent, and it did bother me a little bit. And then the layover of Halo Wars 2 to introduce Atriox, and then Halo Infinite, and the way the Halo Infinite story went was super all over the place. It killed the climax that was the Halo 5 story, obviously, because I was really looking forward to seeing Cortana be a bad guy, and then they replaced it with, oh, we're gonna skip all that. Now you have to piece together a mystery of what happened, and the whole thing was just a letdown, to the point where I could not defend it anymore. I am being way too nice with these video game storytelling companies, because they have done a horrible job. And I need to start saying it more like this, because if we have more or less satisfactory customers in the gaming realm speaking out on these subjects, not even to just pathologically put them down, but to tell them, hey man, you are fumbling really hard in a spot where everyone can see it. The solution is right in front of you, and you just can't tend to notice it. Because I want these companies to do well. I want to see more future projects. I want to see gaming bring more joy to people and less frustration. And it's more than just making a video game. But at the end of the day, making a video game should be about immersing someone in a world, and with massive story inconsistencies and online letdowns like the MCC, Halo Infinite Live, having kind of just this... I know it's not what it's called, but there weren't enough maps or a lot of complaints to it. There was a lot of unsatisfactory feedback, and I try to stay grateful, but I want to give benefit of the doubt of them working with these new engines and not giving these machines more than they can chew, because that can lead to a crash if you know how computers work, but they're not really maximizing, or at least putting their priorities in order from what I could see. But seeing that they're making a Forge thing where now the player can make the map, to almost what seems like they are starting the front end of this game from scratch, and they are giving the they're basically giving the player a full front end creation experience on how they can make a map, how they can play with it. The creativity is very fun. And it reminds me a lot of that game Minecraft, where we can make a house of our own, make things the way we see fit, make things really awesome, make things really cool, etc. And basically just let our minds run wild. Because at the end of the day, that's what Forge should be about, and they're really taking Forge to a whole new level on this. Is it going to solve the Halo story crisis? No. But at least it lets us know that it wants to give fans something that they want to see. They're gonna give us something that is going to totally be up to us, the player, to make. And the creativity that I'm seeing happen from these maps is very amazing. And all I could say is wow, wow, wow. Because I personally am blown away by this idea. It was an amazing idea on their part. And it's like I said, it's not going to fix the story problem, but this is a step in the right direction, I feel. But also with that comes a serious thing. Do not drop the ball on this 343. I mean, I want to give benefit of the doubt because I don't know how this is going to run. There might need to be some patches because you're really never going to know how a program runs until you run it and test it. And once you put it up on the server for everyone to play, that's when you're going to see if there's any crashes, any bugs, anything you need to fix. And they're going to be able to put out some patches, and I'm sure they're working as hard as they can. But just a thought-filled project such as this, the actual Halo Infinite Forge, it kind of makes me feel like, okay, they are doing something right. And I want to see a Halo game succeed. I don't want to be a Halo hater, but when you go back and you look at the old Halo games compared to the new Halo games, they haven't really quite innovated in the right way. Even then, they don't really have to innovate too hard, because all we want is a decent storyline, something that keeps us interested, and then a fun multiplayer where we could battle it out. Because with the whole story cluster thing, what's done is done. I want to move forward from that. I'm not happy about it. I'm probably one of the biggest critics of it right now. But this Forge is so much a step in the right direction for Halo. And it's kind of a bittersweet thing because it should not be a step in the right direction. Because we should be in the right direction already, especially with a big company like 343 and a big franchise like Halo. But on my side gaming channel that I will send a link to in future videos, what I want to do is make a lot of videos of what I can create with this, because I love these creative sandbox models and I see a lot of content potential in the future. So look out for that in the future. But all I have to say is 343, please give us more things like this. Please give us more DLCs, because this is what you can do to fix Halo Infinite, at least make it better, because the core game kind of was meh. But I'm actually kind of hopeful now, looking forward into future installments for Halo. If there's anywhere that you can go with this, that if there's anywhere that we can go as a franchise moving forward with Halo, that they can give us stuff that we actually want from the get-go, and we could start giving these games 10 out of 10 reviews again, and not these 6 out of 10s. But that's all I gotta say. I had to make a video on this because I'm very amped up about this. I have to get it out there. Thank you guys again. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one.